Let's pray for the Dow Jones to move to the downside. Why do I say so? Shouldn't we be bullish? Well, yes, we should be bullish, but let me explain why. So the market has risen all the way up towards the 200 moving average. It's being blocked right now by that average and also by this high here from March 25th. And you have this. So this is a very important level. Push above here, and that would open up for push to the upside. The problem, though, many times is that if we go very strongly up and then just try to push higher, we could have a bull trap, which is effectively when the price pushes to the upside and then just tumbles. So what will be better here? Well, right now, I am seeing a potential inverse head and shoulders. You have your left, and if you have this slide, you will have your right shoulder. So then, if we push to the upside, we can have a very strong setup. So I'm simply going to put it like that, although it slants a bit. And if we would measure from the base up here, and then the difference here is $6,268. If we add that on top, then it suggests the Dow Jones could reach 49,000. Now that's a really good and interesting setup. But for this to really take off, the market needs to cool off. We need a couple of weeks of decline and then push to the upside. So that's what I would really like to see here. You might ask yourself as well, from a fundamental point of view, what's going to trigger this? Well, realistically, more trade deals that the market is going to like. Although, as I explained yesterday, the current deals are not good, but they're better than the worst case scenario. The other thing as well is that in July, the US government is likely going to cut taxes. And I think that's really the number one thing there that could potentially feed this to the upside. So let's see. Hopefully we can slide a bit here. And then we could potentially be looking at a very good setup in the Dow Jones that could potentially take us over the summer. Because as you know, usually summertime markets get really quiet. But here potentially having a bit of a trend this summer, which is always nice. What's your take? Leave your comments below.